It's been a whirlwind of almost what's been a year, which is amazing to believe. You know, we started with 14 candidates in the race. We have now gotten rid of a dozen of the fellas. I just have one more fella to catch up to. We're working on that. And the goal was to continue to build. We had 2% in Iowa. We ended up finishing with 20% in Iowa. Then we went to New Hampshire, and you know, they all said we were down by 30 points. We got 43% of the vote in New Hampshire. And the night of the New Hampshire election, I kid you not, Donald Trump had a temper tantrum on stage. He didn't know I was going to get 43%. He was not happy about it. All he did was scream about revenge. And then the next day, he goes forward and he says, anyone who supports Nikki Haley is barred permanently from MAGA. So the problem with those things is, the bigger issue is not that I got 43% of the vote. It's that he, as the incumbent Republican, didn't get 43% of the vote. Think about that. Yeah. And then you go and you look at the fact that he's barring people from his club. That's not what running for president is. It's about addition. You're supposed to be bringing as many people into the fold, not pushing people out. We decided to have fun with it. We sold t-shirts that said barred permanently. We sold 20,000 t-shirts. It was amazing. So then the next day, he goes and tries to push the RNC to name him the presumptive nominee and get me out of the race. Only 2 states had voted. In order to become president, you have to have 1,215 delegates. Donald Trump has 32, I have 17. You've got 48 states and more territories that have to vote. We don't do coronations in America. This is a democracy. Everybody needs to vote. So he got pushed back on that. And then the next day, he goes and he has this court case. And I'll be honest, I haven't kept up with his court cases because there's too many. But he has a court case, doesn't have a good verdict, and then he throws another fit. And this time he talks about being a victim. And what bothers me is whether it was the night of the New Hampshire election or whether it was after this court case, at no point did he talk about the American people. At no point did he talk about the wasteful spending and the out-of-control debt. At no point did he talk about how we were going to get our kids reading again and back to the basics with education. At no point did he talk about the lawlessness at the border and how out of control it is. At no point did he talk about the wars around the world. He only talked about himself. And that's the problem. And then, go forward. It doesn't stop there. Go forward, and the campaign disclosures came out. And here, of his campaign donations, he paid $50 million in legal fees for personal cases against himself. Think about that. $50 million. So now it's clear why he wants me to get out of the race. Is because he needs more money to pay for his legal fees. And it's true. Everybody, the rumor mill in the campaign trail was that he doesn't have much money. And I thought, well, that can't be the case. But I noticed he doesn't have any commercials on TV here. He's not doing any events here. Up until now, he hasn't been here. And so I knew he was doing less and less, but now we know why. He's saving it for his legal fees. I have no issues with him and him running. What I do have issues with is our country is in disarray and the world is on fire and we need to start to get to work to fix her. That's the problem.